Another one that's very classic, this very Machiavellian, is deception and manipulation. For instance, they tended to put every single issue that happens in this country at the backs of the refugees, for instance, who have nothing to do with our economic problems, right? But you see, the government uses Rwanda or Syrians or Palestinians as a scapegoat. Can decept and manipulate you is a very known tactic. It's been used for centuries. And I've read that myself in the past, and I remember a lot of examples reading it because, Machiavelli gave political leaders advice on how to do that. So he explains that tactics and those strategies really, really well. And it really works for the British population, not only here in the UK, but also globally as well. It's kind of classic, right? Using a minority group or someone that looks different than them. The Nazis did that too, right? Which is really ironic with what's happening in Israel because the Israel is doing the same thing with Palestinians. But anyhow, it's really complex. That subject is something that I'm going to talk about in another video. Deception strategy works, and you can see a lot of hate that I myself get online because it's evident that the government is very effective in use anyone that looks different than them as a way of deception and manipulation, so they can do the things on the background on the side that nobody's going to notice, essentially because people are distracted talking about someone or something or minority group that actually shouldn't be spoken about. It's the reason why I think that we millennials and Jay-Z should come together, because they focus on power. They have a very little wishes or desire to support our generations. Their goal is to increase their wealth, increase their pensions, increase their net safety. They will decrease everything that will increase our future prospects, right? So this is the thing. They want more power, they want more money, they want a better future for themselves. And because they are so Machiavellic, you can see in their behavior, they don't actually care about younger generations. And this is another evidence that the current government is very Machiavellic towards the younger generations, because they don't actually care, and because they know that younger people are not interested in getting involved in politics. So then they want power, and so younger people are not convenient to them, right? Younger people are not going to give them what they need to stay in power. So then they take everything away from the younger generations, because essentially younger generations don't have the voting power yet to make any decisions and to elect the right people as well. And a lot of younger people who vote are voting for the wrong people as well. This is another problem. And so this is a wake up call for younger generations, millennials and Jay-Z. If you're voting for the wrong politicians, you know what I'm talking about. You're actually not favoring yourself, because what happens is they want a power, and they will gain power through getting elected by all the voters. And this is what you need to understand, that they've been using Machiavellian approaches to gain more power, and the younger generations, Jay-Z and millennials, are not on the agenda.